Acropolis is probably that one rally that's very hard on the car, especially on the tyres, I would say. And now, especially, we've moved the time of year that we visit, so there's a potential for even hotter weather. So yeah, it's going to be a true test for the tyre, I would say. It's always the case when the temperature goes up, everybody's affected, whether that's us inside the car itself, and of course the tyres. So it can be tough when the temperatures get up into those mid-30s.
Historically, very demanding rally. I'm sure this year as well, with the heat now, we have moved the rally to June, so I guess we can expect some quite good sauna time in the car. The heat is always a big factor on the technical parts as well. I mean, even on the oils, on the cooling, on the tires, and obviously for the drivers as well. So it's always a big factor.
Well, I would say I have always liked Acropolis quite a lot. We've done few good results also there, but it's always every time a really big challenge. It's one of the roughest rallies of the year. If it's dry, it can be really rough. Then we have also seen it in wet conditions. It can be really, really muddy and difficult. So it's one of the rallies where you can have all the conditions through the weekend and you need to really be fast, but also survive a little bit.
It's a relentless rally. Honestly, from recce right through to the rally, it's very demanding. It's one of the most demanding in Europe, I would say, and it's got it all. Going through Athens, everything. It's Lamia, it's Loutraki, it's all these iconic places that you've heard in the past. And yeah, to be there this year in a Rally 1 car is something else, and let's see how much the Puma can take.
The Greece rally, we did it normally in September, where there was already a bit of rain. I expect in June to be really warm, really demanding. To be fair, I like when it's a big challenge for us, for the cars. I think this is what also we like with rallying. But at the same time, it's nice when you are at the start of the rally, but when you are in the rally, then it's different, because then you really suffer of the heat. So I will try to get prepared for that, because it's going to be a bit tough challenge.
Yeah, I like it because I think it creates opportunity if you manage to do well, avoid all troubles. But of course, there is a bit of luck that come into place, just because you cannot control all the mechanical aspects and so on. You can take care of the car, but at the end, sometimes you will hit a rock and you will get away with it, and sometimes you will hit something and then you will break a suspension or an arm or something. So yeah, I think I just like it because the heat, the tricky conditions. In Greece, it can also suddenly rain. Like one time we had water all over the service park. So yeah, I like these kind of challenges.
Yeah, well, I remember last year, later in the year, we got out of it was a long stage, and never did I feel so much heat in my life. We got a puncture in the middle of the stage, and then coming to the end, getting out is crazy, but now it's in June. Yeah, it's going to be so much more demanding with the heat, the tyres, the brakes even, and yeah, how you can react as a crew to cope with all this here is going to be massive to the end result.
Rally Acropolis features a remote service on Friday's leg. These 20-minute service windows returned for 2025, taking place away from the main service park. Only 3 mechanics can work on the car, along with driver and co-driver, who therefore need to be ready to get their hands dirty if called upon.
We know from remote services, you as a crew don't get much of a break either, so you're always working with mechanics at that point. So yeah, from a physical point of view, you have to be well prepared from that side, and it's just trying to be relaxed, keep cool, and keep on going, because you know with these days it's super long and super demanding.
The mechanics do the heavy lifting work, let's say, the more major stuff, and we would tend to focus on the easier work in those remote services.
The mechanics do the heavy lifting indeed, highly skilled and trained, and as integral to success as their teammates in the spotlight behind the steering wheel.
I think remote services work pretty well, and
I never had any doubt that the car wouldn't be prepared as in any normal service. I mean, we have top guys there, they know the car by heart, and they are well organized, and everything is planned to make the car ready for the next loop. So I'm not really stressed about that.
Yeah, I would be happy to have any of my crew in there. They are all professionals and they are all really good mechanics. So yeah, I don't care who I see there. If they have the TGR overalls on, I'm sure they will do the job well.
I trust every of my mechanics. I think they all have the capacity to do a great job. So most of the time we don't need to help them because 3 mechanics should be enough. But if we have some issue, it can happen as well that we have to give some help. And I mean, so it's with pleasure. I started as a mechanic a long time ago, and I still love to do that sometimes.
I don't really care much what we do with the car, to be honest. I trust the engineers have done their job, and my job is always to drive the car, and I would say that goes with pretty much everything related to the rally or talks with the engineers. I'm pretty relaxed. I let them do their thing and I just drive.
We don't do anything specifically around remote services. It's more geared towards if we can fix something while we're out on the road. But naturally, we have to have a basic understanding of how to take things apart. And since we have 3 mechanics there anyway, a lot of the jobs that we would have to do are the more basic work.
Right sharp, middle, into